Hi everyone, it's Melissa from In Charge Coaching, and today we're talking about how positive thinking can be doing your team a disservice and what to do instead. So for those who don't know me, my name is Melissa. I work with driven managers. I help them build high-performing teams, so the type of teams that perform and yet don't burn out, so that they can position themselves as value change makers in their organization. And I know as a manager, it's been a tough time. It's been a year-long struggle, and your team is feeling some unpleasant emotions. And one of the answers, or one of the ways that we tend to react to that, is to want to think positive, because as a manager, we're wanting to bring up the energy, we're wanting them to feel good and to be excited to do their work, when this is not a real pleasant time to do it, and we don't really see an end in sight yet. So we have a tendency to fall into the trap of positive thinking. So I want to start by exploring what is or why positive thinking can be a trap, the shadow side of positive thinking, and the 3 steps to practicing real optimism. So if you're joining me, I'm seeing people joining me, but Facebook doesn't always tell me who is there. So please say hi, let me know you're watching. I love interactions, so if you have some feedback for me, please feel free to share. I can see the comments. So the problem with positive thinking is when we fall in the trap of denying reality. So, hey, this doesn't feel good, so we're just going to focus on this, this thing because this feels good. And what happens is that can give us an instant boost, but in the long term, it erodes trust. So one problem with denying reality is it erodes trust in 2 ways. One, our team members may be starting to distrust us, in the sense of, if I speak up about how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, my fears, my frustration, am I going to be listened to? And 2, can I trust you as the manager to take action? Can I trust you to deal and manage the obstacles and to manage the dangers that might be coming our way? And if they do trust you, then the flip side is now I'm starting to not trust myself, not trust what I'm feeling and thinking, because my manager is, not acknowledging this or denying this. So that's the first problem, is it erodes trust. The second problem that we see is we're pretending. We're denying, we're kind of stuffing some of our emotions in the closet, and we're pretending that things are okay. And that takes a lot more energy to do that than to actually deal with the emotions and the problems. So we tend to burn out. So that's problem number 2, is either ourselves or our team members could be going towards burnout. Third problem with that is, how can you make effective decisions if you're only looking at part of the data? And decisions, we're making them as managers, we're making decisions every day. That's, part of our jobs is to constantly be making decisions, and sometimes that can be very overwhelming. And then if we're already denying part of the reality or not looking at certain things, how can our decisions be sound? So those are the 3 problems that come when we fall in the trap of positive thinking and denying reality or part of the reality. So how to avoid doing that and still show up and still practice optimism? So there are 3 things that you can do, or 3 steps to practice real optimism. One is to acknowledge reality. It's to acknowledge what's going on, how people are feeling, what people are thinking. What are they afraid of? What's frustrating? So the first piece is to acknowledge. The second step is to understand. What are we dealing with? How big is this? What is this affecting? really? So the scope of it. And how long is this going to affect us? Okay, so understanding those pieces. And finally, going to explore. Explore the possibilities. Can I use these obstacles to my advantage? What else is possible? So practicing real optimism is not about positive thinking, but think about it as an openness to explore, a belief that there are possibilities, that there are other options out there. So we're not denying reality, but we are open and we are hopeful that there is something better. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, it can help you in avoiding this trap of positive thinking and bringing more of practicing real optimism. One, you'll see a big difference for yourself and your ability to navigate every day. So navigating emotions, navigating what's going on within your team. And two, it's going to help build up your team, give them a sense of hope, and increase trust in you, trust in themselves, and trust in the future success. So I will see you in the next live. Thank you for watching. If you are watching, please say hi. Let me know how this helped. I always like to hear how this helps you. Thank you.